Today we're gonna be LARPing. Today we're gonna be LARPing anime rankings. I think that's what the title of the video is gonna be. I don't know. So these are like things my friend sent me. Not sent me, but he told me about, and I've watched some of them, but I've never finished any of them. Except SAO. SAO is the exception, but I've never finished any of them. Like, I've watched or like read some of them, right, but not like finished. You know what I mean? All right, let's just get into this. Berserk. I've heard so much shit about this, and oh yeah, basically what I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be reading a synopsis of each of them, and whichever one I like the most, you know what I'm saying? Only a synopsis, you know what I'm saying? Berserk, I already know about it. If you don't get mad at me for saying this, sad shit just happens, and just more sad shit happens. More sad shit happens. Crazy battles, sad shit happens again. Sad shit. But I don't know. See, I don't like sad shit because that shit gets me sad. You know, who likes to get sad? I don't want to be depressed, but it sounds really good and it sounds cool though. So I'll put it like, see, I don't know about it, but actually, let me read the synopsis first. So here's the synopsis. Maybe if we get enough likes, right, I'll like actually read this whole thing or like read all or like watch all of the tier lists, and then I will like re-rank them. You know, be pretty cool, pretty cool. The Black Swordsman, once a mercenary, now seeks revenge. Despite a turbulent childhood, Guts finally trusts and respects someone, only to have them betray him by taking away everything that matters for their own selfish desires. Branded for death, Guts now spends his days being chased by demonic entities. With his undying will, imposing strength, and a monstrous sword, Guts embarks on a harrowing journey of misfortune, undeterred by death itself. His sole goal is to take the head of the one who robbed him and his loved ones of their humanity. Additionally, okay. After reading that synopsis, like, I don't know, it's like, it just sounds like something normal. I mean, like every day. Obviously, I know of it, so I know it's not normal. I know it's done really well. The emotions and all that stuff hits really well and stuff. But I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. So I'll put it at A, probably lower A once we get more. All right. So for Call of the Night, right? I've watched like 3 episodes of this, and you know that situation where it's like 5, like so it's time for Call of Night, and you know that situation where like you find, well, I was watching like 3 episodes, and at the time something I was waiting for was also coming out, so like I kind of watched that instead of Call of the Night. You know what I mean? But I heard so much good stuff about it. But so it's Call of the Night. Appearing as an average middle schooler, Koyamori exhausts himself to. Okay, yeah, I'm not reading this. Frick, I have to read this. Okay, I'll just read it in my head. This just sounds like a romance. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So, based on that description, I think, and also what I know of it and its premise and stuff, it's cool. But like, I'll put it like, I've seen clips of it too. I'm gonna be honest. I'll put it at like B, probably lower. This is gonna be so screwed. This whole peer list, holy. Okay, so now we got ReZero. Okay, I already know a lot about it. I didn't finish it, but I was up to like season like 3 or like whatever part where it's like where it's like behold and something present, and I don't know, I forgot, I've got the exact words. Unthinkable present. Oh yeah, behold an unthinkable present. That was us. It actually made me like, that was tough. Okay, Mushoku Tensei. I'm not even gonna read it because the description and synopsis, because I already watched like a good enough bit of it, like probably like 10 episodes. So about Mushoku Tensei. I hate the main character too much. And I understand that he changes and he goes through all that. I've heard that many times. I've heard that many times on people who have tried to get me back into it and stuff. But like, I just hate the main characters. Like, especially how like a random guy. It just feels too self-insert, right? And like, I know it changes, and he's like. He becomes a better person, and when he becomes older and stuff, he realizes blah blah blah. But like, some animes you just can't get past the start, and it's like, I don't know, maybe that's a bad thing, maybe that's not. It's just my choice, you know. I I genuinely despise it so much, but I know it's good, probably since so much people like it. So yeah, Sao, my childhood. And because it's my child, I won't give it as favoritism. Everything after the first season was absolutely trash, though. Oh my god, I watched all, but like it was terrible. Except I liked Gun Gale. I liked Gun Gale, but it wasn't like it's not its thing. It just wasn't the same universe. Mm, I remember the premise of like this whole arc was kind of cool, but I don't know. I didn't really like it. Um, Having to like the elf one where it's like we had to save Asuna and those scenes with Asuna with the tentacle monsters. I don't know, but because it was mine, I'll give that CEO a good. We're saying overall, it'd probably be in like D, but because of, I'm just gonna judge it. It's too edgy. I don't know. I can see it being here though. I'll give it a C. My Dress Up Darling. I don't need to read a synopsis for this one too because I already know enough about it. Um, mm, I really like its idea and they are so cute. I love its romance. Like at least I've heard of it. I'm like, you know, pro Larp over here. um, I'll say I'll give it a. Oh, I really do love romance. It's not higher than this. I didn't watch it much though. This Call of the Night, and from the synopsis, it's cool. Because of the vampire and all that stuff, and but I like this better. I just think it's yeah. I feel like people will get mad at me, especially for this ranking. So, ooh, should I put this at peak? Should I put ReZero at peak? I feel like nothing else is gonna touch it here. Maybe. Okay, so this one is called. What is it called again? So this one's called "The Dangers in My Heart," right? And I have no idea on anything on it. Let's see. Okay, this is "The Dangers in My Heart." Despite appearing like a ordinary school, Kiyotara Ichaka, I, 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 Ichiwaka, I don't know, bro. Ichiwaka harbors a dark desire for murder deep in his heart. Excuse me? He fixates on his class, the idol, Ana Yamada, and obsesses over the idea of killing her. Yo, what are you doing, bro? Ironically, you should find encountering in the school where she indulges in her love for candy. Okay, that's fair. Through their interactions, Ichiwaka discovers that Yamada is more of an airhead than he initially thought, but his feelings for her only grow. Don't you want to kill her? But Yamada takes pleasure in teasing and relishing his flustered reactions over time. And impulses gradually fade away. He begins to realize. Okay, so if that's just what happens, what is the point of making him have want to kill her? What? Okay, you know, I guess people are just special, you know. Um, I don't know about this. I can, I genuinely, no, it's not below my Shoku. It's not. Okay, actually, let me make this like, so like it'll be like better, so it can like get in all the things. Cause, okay, yeah, I like this better. Berserk, it's probably there. Peak. Um, yeah, it's pretty even right now. Okay, so we have Death Note. Okay, I watched enough of this to not read a synopsis either. Death Note. Okay, but I didn't finish it. I really like their dynamics and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's actually cool. It's a close one. It's a close one. I like it more. Oh, actually, I'm gonna put it in S. It's like straight line. Okay. Uh. Okay, this one is called The Boy's Abyss. It's one of his favorites. Here we have Boy's Abyss. Growing up in a rural area, Kieji Kuros has always believed his destiny is tied to his hometown. He's obligated to look after his grandmother, who is suffering from dementia, okay, and his brother, a recluse who cannot function in normal society. Additionally, Reggie is at the mercy of okay, I'm not gonna try that. Who controls every aspect of his existence? What does that even mean? On the contrary, Kanji's childhood friend Sakuku Akiyama longs to escape the dreariness of their small town and pursue her dreams of living the the high life in Tokyo. I'm assuming that's her. Hideously, leading an uneventful life, Reggie finds solace in watching the performance of Acrylic, an idol group with Nagi Aoi, I don't know, as the standout member. When he unexpectedly crosses paths with a popular idol at a convenience store in his bleak town. Oh my god, this sort of thing. He has no inkling he's encountering a chain of scandalous events with roots in the past, losing his innocence. What? Reggie is caught in the thorns of sin and forced to navigate his way in a web of lies, obsession, and treachery that threatens to obliterate him. What is going on in this? What? They were the boys and the girls of that time. Is this finished? Is it? Published. Where does it show if it's completed? Nobody's there, man. Fact that you're alive today. The reunion of your end. This seems really cool, honestly. I actually really like that synopsis. I'm gonna put it up there. And okay. Actually, I don't know enough of Calm that I'm putting that down there. I like romance too much for that. Oof, Death Note should go on lower peak. Because I really like that, even though I didn't finish it. Why didn't I finish it? Don't ask me. I don't actually. I really don't know about that. No, not as bad as Mishoku. Yeah. Okay. The Flowers of Evil. Okay, so here's the tower. Here's the Flowers of Evil. I'm not even. Let's do it. Hakio Kasuga, a reserved middle school student, cherishes books, especially Charles. What? Okay. And harbors a crush on Nanako Saiki. The Oh my god, I should have put Saiki K on here. So the popular darling of their class. On the other hand, Sawa Nakamura, such a common name here and like this sort of like anime, manga, or whatever. Anyway, sorry. Who has no interest in academics, is pleasant and impudent. When Takua realizes that he left his book at school, he hastens back to recover it, but stumbles upon Nanako's freshly worn gym clothes lying on the ground overlooked. What? What? Okay, why are we using such compliment? What? So he got caught. Consequent. What is this? But the oh, this is his like one of his favorite. I guess it's really that good. Oh, the speak, by the way. Silent voice. Go watch it if you haven't already. Mm, um, stuff of our souls, I guess. Yep. So that was the flowers of evil. Um, amazing, I guess. I don't even. I don't like it. Just from the description, I don't like the description. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It sounds. It sounds. I don't know, bro. I don't know about that, bro. Here is pumpkin night. Like nighttime, not like night. What the fuck is that? I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't want to. After enduring brutal bullying. Bullying doesn't do this. Okay, Nanako so many times, bro. Damn. Tirano was hospitalized for her mental health. I can see why. But years later, she murders the entire medical staff and flees wearing a grotesque pumpkin mask. She roams the town with a single mission to seek revenge against those who tormented her. Pumpkin Night has come, and no one will be spared from her. Excuse me? Why? First of all, why the pumpkin? Second of all, where'd you get that big ass pumpkin? Where did. Yo! I can see why you were. Yo, I can see why you were bullied, bro. If you got those big ass teeth like that, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. If your head's that big too, I see their meat inside of there. If I'm sorry. I do not condone bullying. Like, bullying is a terrible thing, bro. But I'm sorry, but I can see why you were bullied. Mm, I'm, I'm really sorry, but it, violence is never the answer, bro. It's, it sounds unique, bro. Like, I, I I don't I don't understand. Like I don't I think it's better than this. Maybe like here? No, I'd say it's barely in D. Um yeah, that's my list. That's my list. That's my final list. Okay. See you in the next video, guys. If you will act I'll actually watch and finish all these. If you guys, just give me your like, subscribe. You know what I mean? No, just me, okay. Um bye.